Okay, hi everybody. Thanks for showing up today for our Viking end of season award, picnic, banquet, whatever you want to call it, ceremony. It's cool with me. I like being out here. Sorry I picked the hottest day of the week to come out and sit in the sun. That's my bad. I didn't look at it. Appreciate everybody coming out. Just going to say a couple things about the season and then we'll get right into it so we get the kids their recognition. Overall, I was very impressed, especially at the JV level this year. They made a big turnaround, and I feel like they competed really well. We had a lot of good kids. It was a smaller team than we had in the past, so I think that might have helped in that aspect. Guys get a little more reps, a little more playing time, whatever, on the baseball side of it. And of course, at the varsity level, very disappointing in how it ended at the end, but again, very competitive season. Really love my guys, and that's it. I was super happy. Obviously, we always want to keep playing as long as we can, get a little extra games in, but again, I was happy with the season overall. And again, the boys themselves, I feel like they really got along well, and we had a really positive vibe throughout the season, no matter what was going on. And it was a lot of player-led stuff. It wasn't us telling them they had to compete. They kind of did it on their own, and I love that. So on the baseball side of things, it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it a lot, and I just want to say thank you for letting me coach your kids and for all the extra work that they put in over the season. So give them a hand. Thanks. So we got a routine. We kind of try to get through it as fast as possible. We go JV first. We're going to get everybody their individual team, just you get an award, and it's a certificate for being part of the program. And then we'll get into the awards. We got some NCS scholarship awards for both programs, which is always the most impressive thing, because not scholarship, sorry, scholastic awards. Sorry, didn't mean to get anybody hyped up thinking you were getting money. But yeah, that's most important. Obviously, number one is grades when you're in high school. So we're student athletes first, and the last few years especially, we've been getting recognized for all the hard work they're putting in the classroom as well, and that's awesome. And that's a tribute to you guys. I mean, we talk about it. Obviously, we tell them it's important, but you as parents got to make sure they're doing the right thing. So clap to you. All right, good job.
To start it out for the JV parents, I want to thank you for this wonderful year that we had. We had a successful year, and this is a little celebration, and now they get their awards. JV players, when you come up, you're going to come up, get it, handshake, go to Coach Jake, get something from him, handshake, and then stand off to the side, ready for pictures, because that's what your parents really want. You ready? So, first up, Michael Nunez. Braden Kubiak. Grant Ho. Evan Davis.
And then I don't know if you're going to want, but as soon as they
we have some more distinguished awards. Our grade average on this team was a 3.06. Very successful. Give it up. And then above and beyond that, we have some people who went above and beyond with 3.5 and above GPAs, and they're going to get an award for that. That's what this certificate is for. So for the first one, Evan Tung. Right here.
Go back over there. Go back over there.
Grant Ho, 3.5 to 4.0.
That one, Grant.
Braden Kubiak, same thing, 3.5 to 4. Phoenix Nepomuceno. And that's all the 3.5s. Parents?
Good job on the NCS. Time, right? Okay. Okay. Anybody who didn't get scholar athlete, go. Scholar athlete, stay for 1 second. Just a separate. I need a separate vote. That's all. Just the scholar athlete thing. Put it in front. Just the scholar athlete thing. Okay. So now we're doing. You want to do awards, or we're going to do our any awards, right? Yours and then. Okay, let's go. All right, now we're going to just recognize the varsity team. First, they get their certificate and a picture, then we get to the awards. Okay, when I call your name, please come forward. Angus Buchanan. Engage. Big Will. Let's go. Win table. Out in front. Stay on the grass. Stay on the grass. Big Will, go that way. Shake hands. Mario Delgado. Armand Deshpani. You here? No? No show. Maddie Forbes. Owen Hayward. Dylan Horwitz. Darren Huang. Arnav James. Braden Jackson. Oh, Aaron. You already got those.
Way to take your time, man.
RJ Johnson. Zora Oman. Tired. Shake hands with coaches. Sorry, I didn't know we went to Joshua Penn. I love the effort, baby. Devin Patel. That way. Ayush Shadegar. I should have said it this one way, just for one last round. Zamesh Shentil. Ayush Shah. Keon Shukaday. Vikram, Subramanian. There we go. Sorry, Vikram. I stuttered on that one. Malachi Vega. Thanks, BJ. Tell him I'm mad at him. Benjamin, welcome. Okay, gang, I'm gonna try it. Zhang Zun Zia. Yang Yang. Yeah? No, tell me the truth. Terrible? Tell me again. I don't pronounce that word, right? Yeah, I fucking knew it. That's my bad. That's Yang Yang, by the way. I love that kid. Santiago Parks. You got out of alphabetical order because. Bijan, we skipped you.
Audie too.
Well, Adi didn't go to school, so that's not my fault. But we have a certificate for you, don't worry. Adi, shut up! Yay! Anybody want a picture? Get it now.
There's so many of them.
I know. Go like make it 2 rows, yo. Make 2 rows. Yeah. Do like size order, figure it out. Come on. Work together as a team for one last time. Figure it out.
Don't plug each other's heads.
Come on, violate, figure it out.
Camera discuss it.
All right.
Look at the center, guys.
I'm over here. I'm over here.
Yeah, no, he couldn't make it. 1 second. Me.
You got the best view, huh?
Okay.
All the coaches.
What about the coaches?
All the coaches.
The coaches aren't getting in?
Okay. Get on the end. Get on the end.
Irvington.
Go Vikings. Yay. Okay. Good job, boys.
Big cheer.
So for the varsity team, our overall GPA was 3.2, so we got distinguished scholastic team as well, so that's pretty good. I love it. Yeah, we were low. That's a little lower than our standards, but we still made it. It's okay. I think last year we were like a 3.4 something. So we got some 3.5 to 3.79. Ayush Sudeker. 3.5 to 3.79. Matty Forbes. 3.5 to 3.79. Sarvesh. Good job. Bijan, Bojar Kavik Chavi, 3.8 to 4.0. Yes. 3.8 to 4.0, Braden Jackson. Vikram, 3.8 to 4.0. And Benjamin, 3.8 to 4.0. Adi, come on, I'll take your word for it. Adi said he had a 4.0. So 3.8 to 4.0. Adi got high. Sorry, dude. Sorry. I believe you. I know. Give him some of the look. Hey, nobody's looking. There you go. All right, good stuff, guys. Really important stuff right here. the JV actual voted on awards by the team. We got like 6 to give out. We do Gold Glove, Best Teammate, Silver Slugger, MVP, and Most Improved. Those are the ones we got for the JV team this year. Chris will call them out. Start with Gold Glove.
Real simple, they voted on it, so we got Gold Glove infielder first. It is Phoenix double. Good
stuff, boy.
What's he getting? Next, we got Gold Glove outfielder. Voted on once again by the kids. We got Evan Tung. A new one this year, voted on by the kids. Most improved, Michael Nunez. Oh, let's go with the coach award, specifically chosen through stats.
Yes.
You proved through stats that you're great. Best teammate award,
Nunez.
once
Exactly what
again,
you just said.
Michael Nunez.
Best teammate. Oh, look at that. That's voted on.
Yeah, the rest is all voted.
It's like,
Silver Slugger, guy who always put up some RBIs, Santiago Parks.
I know you're on varsity, but he's well deserved. He's gonna get a couple more.
Pitcher of the year, a CG or two, Santiago Parks.
And this is teammate voted. All these awards are teammate voted except for the most improved one.
Once again, teammate voted, most valuable player for this team this year, Santiago Parks.
All right. Pictures, family members. Hold all three. Next year, but not the same week. Okay. For varsity, we got our regular voted awards, and then we got a couple extra ones that we got to give out. So, our 2024 Gold Glove Infield Award is going to Ayush.
Now you vote for
Were
yourself?
you confident in that? I felt like you were walking towards me before.
Yeah, I did. I voted for myself.
No, you didn't. I had the paper. Our varsity baseball 2024 high school Gold Glove Award for the outfield is Malachi Vega. Our 2024 varsity baseball most improved player is Ryan Johnson. Ryan Johnson came back from an injury, missed a couple years, and played really well this year. Gonna keep playing too, hopefully. Love to see it. Good job, buddy. Our 2024, this vote right here was the closest vote out of all of like I've had ever in the years that I've been doing this teammate award. Okay, there was like 3 dudes who probably could have got it if we were picking them, but the voting was so spread out that and it was really bang bang, as they say. It came down to the wire. I had to make sure that everybody voted so that they got it right. Your best teammate, which is one of the cool awards I think, goes to Yang Yang this year. And what that means to me, a lot of times it's like a runaway train for this award. And what that means to me is that there were a lot of kids that were picking each other up and they had good relationships. So it's why it was such a close vote, and I love that. All right, our Pitcher of the Year award. This one was kind of a no-brainer. Sorry, it was kind of a landslide victory. We're gonna go with Bish Boys. Let's go, Bish. Let's go. Congratulations. Well done. Should have been first team all week. If we would have scored some runs for Angus, it might have been closer, but you know, it is what it is. Angus. Silver Slugger. Kind of a no-brainer, too. We got Braden Jackson going to get this award. Wow, really? Shocking! That's them, dude. I'm just following up on what they're saying. Those are your boys. And then the big one, the MVP for this year. I feel like it's a big plaque. He's a big guy. All right, so we'll do these ones. Anybody want pictures? We'll do them now. I love that. That's probably, I love it. Good. Thank you, fellas.
I didn't recognize you when you were in there.
All right, so we got a couple more now. These are these awards are for Mission Valley All League selection. We go to a meeting at the end of the year. I went last week. You probably saw on social media or whatever. I shared it to congratulate these guys. The coaches, we get in a meeting, and the week before the meeting, you have to submit your players that you feel are eligible. We get like 5. I think we have 5 or 6. Yeah, 6 this year. Depending on where you rank, you get as many players as you want to nominate them for all league award. Then the coaches just ask you a couple questions like, yo, was he the guy he played second base, shortstop, to confirm who they were that you nominated. And then it's a quick vote around the room. So the other coach, I don't get to pick our guys. So these awards come from the other coaches in our league games that we play against, and they recognize who the best players on our team are. So it's a pretty cool honor when other people are voting for you. It's not in-house. So we had all of the guys that I nominated got something too. So that's really cool. So a lot of times that doesn't happen for me. So we got second team all league infielder, Ayush. We have second team. Yes, did we get 2? Just 1, yeah, okay, so my bad. She don't give me those. So we got, we'll go with the honorable mentions now before we get to the other one. So we got Bijan, which is a complete robbery, and I almost got in a fight with them in the meeting. I want you to know it's the only time I've ever got beat. He threw 3 complete games with 6 and 1 in our league games, and they only gave him honorable mention. The guy who got the first 2 guys were undefeated, so I was okay with that. But the guy who got the second team was the lefty from American, and his record was 2-2, and we scored 7 runs off him in the first inning. So trash. It was absolutely ridiculous. We had Benjamin Walkup, got honorable mention for first base. Ben, get up here. Get up here. Get recognized. We had RJ, honorable mention for infield. Hey, oh yeah, and Angus. And Angus got honorable mention for pitcher. Thank you. Good job. Wow. At least the other coaches. And then we had one first teamer this year, and it was a unanimous vote when he went up. It was catcher Braden. So I want to just give the kid a little credit. We all know he's good. He works hard or whatever. But the other coaches, the argument was between him and the catcher from Logan this year. Good catcher, committed to a D1 school, whatever. Good player. They had a lot of wins. The coach's argument was that Braden didn't play catcher every single game of the season because we gave him a chance to pitch. We moved him in the outfield a little bit. let him be a baseball player, and he still won on a unanimous vote. So that just shows how good they think he is. They were trying to say he wasn't playing Texas. I know. Okay. And then once you get first team, you're allowed to get nominated for Player of the Year in MVAL. And again, the other coaches have to vote who they think the best overall player is in our league. And for only the second time in our school's history, we got an award for our best player in MVAL league, and that's Braden Jackson this year. The other one's name was Mark Mathias, and he wound up playing some pro ball, so who knows what's going to happen. All right? Good job. Good job, boys. We're going to get some pictures right here, and then we got one last award. All league guys, sorry they don't give you a certificate for that, but it's going to go all on the same post on Instagram for all league awards. So there you go. Good job, boys. For real. Good job. One more, sorry. Parents, thank you. Okay, we're about to wrap this up. Thanks for hanging with us.
If I hit that one out,
I couldn't argue too much with that. Yeah. All right, Chris, come up here. You can say something about your guys. Okay, so every year since I took over varsity in 2017, I've been putting some names up on here, and at some point we're gonna build something where I can store it and people can see it, hopefully, or I might paint them on the walls. Who knows? It's an award called Viking of the Year. So it doesn't necessarily have to do with baseball. It has to do with all-encompassing what we try to teach the kids beyond the baseball part of it, being a good teammate, showing up all the time, being committed to what we're doing for these 5 months. Doesn't mean, sometimes it's a guy who plays a lot, sometimes it's not. It's just all what you bring to the table as part of being a good person, mainly. So for me, it's like person of the year in a lot of ways, and you're showing the traits that I look for in a good Viking to be at the school beyond the baseball field. Okay. So on JV this year, the Viking of the Year award is going to Anish Shankar. Chris will tell you something about Anish that makes him well deserved.
about why he deserved this award. Yeah, Manish. Once again, this has nothing to do with their skills at baseball. This is all the kind of person, the kind of young adult that he is. He's the person that's, as soon as he's done warming up, he's the first one to go get into his in and outs every day. When he had a question, he was one of the few people that would actually ask. Sometimes it was a little annoying, most of the time it was pretty good. Anytime he was on the bench, because he was on the bench occasionally, he was a guy who helped with game changer or helped with something else. This is a guy who was always looking for a way to assist his teammates on and off the field. We could work on being a little louder at first base, but he did communicate with his pitchers, he communicated with his infield. Everything that he was doing, he was thinking by himself to help his teammates in the situation that we had. That forward thinking is something that's really going to help him in his future endeavors. Thank you, Nish. You're a great player.
Okay, so for varsity, it was close. Again, this was something that I had 3 guys I think that could have got the award. Straight up, like they're equally balanced as far as being here, doing the extra stuff, helping the team, and all that stuff. But one guy, for some reason, even though sometimes maybe he got a little extra loud, he was 100% the best guy in this dugout the whole season. And on the field, he helped in bullpens. He played third base sometimes. He tried to work at first base. We moved him around. He was doing anything he could do to get on the field. But when he wasn't on the field, he did everything he could to help the team, either charting, cheering, doing whatever it was, cleanups, all that stuff. So for me this year, and I can't think of a time where he didn't show up other than being sick maybe one time early in the year. So like for me, he embodied what a Viking is, and that's Will the Thrill this year for me. And he got his name on the board. Good shit, man. All right, I appreciate it. So now you get Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. Nice job, boys. Do one, get one with them both on it. Both of you. There we go. Okay, Steph, where's my cooking board? Where's my cooking board? Okay, now you gotta put up with me saying thank you to these guys real quick, if you don't mind, and then you can do it. If anybody has somewhere to be or they gotta go, feel free to bounce right now. It's fine. I'm okay with that. You stuck through. It's hot. If you gotta eat or whatever, or if you had another appointment, I understand. All we care about is the kids mainly. They got their recognition. If you need to go, it's okay. Don't feel bad. Now I'm just gonna talk about our coaches for a second. So I'll start with the JV guys. So obviously, we try to develop the kids as they go through, right, player-wise. So it starts at JV. So if I don't have JV guys that are at least buying into what I'm trying to do on the bigger picture of things, the team doesn't get better. And gradually, we have been getting better. The numbers prove it. So I do appreciate all the hard work and buying into what I'm saying. Chris was by himself a lot at the beginning. We tried to figure out the best we could, but Jacob stepped up. He played in college a little bit. He's really good with the infielders, and it was really helpful to have him around this year and have somebody with Chris to work with at the same time and give the kids a little extra support. So I really appreciate you guys. Remember, they get paid barely nothing, like pennies for the hours that they put in. So I just want to say thank you and let you know that I do appreciate it. And then at the varsity level, obviously Mark is here and he helps with stats and keeping me cool and bouncing ideas off me. And if I start getting crazy, he keeps me calm so I don't get ejected or anything crazy like that. He's a good thing for the dugout. He distracts the kids sometimes with crosswords and other things, especially if maybe it's not going so well on a day. He gets them to refocus on something else instead of just what's going bad. And he's always got something funny. The kids love him a lot more than anybody else, I think. They just don't, he doesn't know it. So, Mark, thanks so much for being here. For any of you newer parents, just in case, I say this every year, but I'm going to remind the new people. Both these kids graduated from Irvington. Both these kids played in the program. I had the privilege to coach them either at Irvington or in travel ball during their time at Irvington. And then they came back to help with the program. And to me, that's really awesome. First of all, we've had other guys that have come through, but these two have been my longest tenured coaches. They show up early. They do whatever the heck needs to be done. I know the field looks shitty now, but when it looks really nice during the season, it's not just me. It's always because they're here to help me do what we need to do to try to give the kids a good playing surface and a good facility that they can be proud of. Way grateful to have them. And obviously they teach the kids baseball shit too, but like the extra work that they do to make stuff run goes unnoticed, okay? So I just wanted to acknowledge them for that, for real. Here we go. Marcus and Ryan. That is it. Good night. Have fun. Thanks for everything. Okay, wait. She wants to say something. Oh, wait. One more thing. Sorry, I'm not going to forget this shit. So my wife is hanging out in the dugout over here. She's hiding because she hates the sun. She allows me to put in the time that I put into your kids. So I'm going to acknowledge her because it takes away from time at our house, obviously. So I appreciate and love her very much. And she made every single one of our game day posts this year. Anything we did for the inbound, anything on Instagram, it's basically her. I just posted. She helps me in the background. So, okay. And she obviously got all the coaches' gifts, so I told them if they don't like them, talk to her. It's fine. Thanks again.
Hi, so Tu and I would like to thank the coaches for everything that they've done for us and our kids. Tu, you want to go?
Yeah, a lot of us are freshmen here, and I want to appreciate all the parent participation and providing support to our kids, taking them to practice on time, taking them to those faraway games, and then we always came together and appreciate everything that our coaches did for our kids. And so we wanted to share just a few things to express our appreciation for all the efforts. I know that
RJ, come get your mother hug.
It's been a while. It's been a while. So, we have, for our Yankees fans, we have, what's it called? It's got stuck in shipping.
Oh, no, whatever. I don't want anything. No, I got the other one. You're a Giant fan. Stop it, sure. You're a baseball fan. Okay, Mark hates baseball. Just for the record, he reminded me again. Mark played college basketball at Santa Clara, and he hates baseball. He just reminded us. I just wanted you to know. Okay. But he still helps us anyway. It's just a weird little dynamic.
Well, then he's gonna hate the.
No,
he's
I
gonna
was a
love
joke.
the
It was a joke.
baseball
He'll
team.
love it. He'll love
He's
it.
gonna love the
Thank you so much. Whatever it is, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Okay, that's it. Good night. Have a good night.